It's like jump, how high, sir? Because he knows Trump likes the sir thing, But that's
They're
crazy.
all
Look,
impressive.
you can't buy an election. You can spend a lot of money, and you can win a primary because you're spending the money with your like-minded people. But you can't buy an election in the United States, no matter how much people think they can. You can buy some votes. You could buy a senator. You could buy the Supreme Court, apparently. But when the people get to vote, that's when everything, that's why they suppress votes. That's why they make it hard to vote. Because when we show up, they lose. They lose. And I will tell you this right now. So a Trump DeSantis ticket is like the two biggest bullies on the face of the earth running to be the president and the vice president of the United States. And yes, every misogynist, white nationalist douchebag from, Proud Boys on to the 3%ers, to the maggot crowd will totally love that ticket. But you know who won't? Moderate and independent voters. And that's what you have to have in the United States in order to win. So, everybody tried the Trump. We all said, everybody said, well, let's try something completely different, like Monty Python's Flying Circus, right? Let's try something, and now for something completely different. And it didn't work. It was bizarre. It was hateful. It was divisive. It was detrimental to our children, to our rights to privacy, to women. There's no way that women vote for any of this. No way.
Rich rejects your premise.
Yeah, but
Gone.
But he had nothing to say as a pithy retort.
Nothing.
No. Johnny in Texas.
Good morning or good afternoon. I forget what day and what time.
It's afternoon. We sprang forward, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying it's all one big blur at this point. And I apologize for not being able to follow your show today because I was making phone calls to Washington, D.C., venting, I guess you could say.
Feels good.
Yeah, I feel a little bit better when I do that. But
yeah.
My question for you, I don't know if you brought this up or not, or maybe one of the listeners, has anyone brought up the possibility that Donald Trump made this stuff up about being arrested on Tuesday? He made this up on Friday or Saturday, and for the purpose of wanting to see what kind of response. He wanted to gauge how much support he could glean for himself in the streets on Tuesday, so then he could make his plans on what he would actually do a week or a month or a year from now, if and when the Justice Department actually does its job there in New York.
Yeah, it's totally possible. It's exactly the way, Trump thinks. It's exactly the kind of, trial balloon he would, launch.
Trial balloon, that's the word I was looking for. You are a genius.
No, not really. But
I'm going to nominate you. I'm going to promote you from Highness to FCC chairperson.
No, I'm a goddess, is what I've always been. But
you're a goddess chairperson.
Yeah, I'm an effing goddess. But no, seriously, who knows? You know what? We'll find out tomorrow, won't we? We'll see tomorrow what the hell happens. So
it's nothing gonna. Well.
It's like Tom Petty said, the waiting is the hardest part. But yes, I wouldn't put it past him. And let me tell you this right now, Johnny. And I know you said you weren't listening, so I'm going to say it again for you.
Thank you.
If Donald Trump is charged with simply a campaign finance violation, whether it's a federal felony campaign finance violation or a state campaign finance violation, he gets to play victim until the DOJ, until Jack Smith charges him with, incitement to violence or charges him with espionage and obstruction of justice in the documents case, or Fani Willis, charges him with a RICO violation for trying to overturn the results of the election. In between being charged with a stinking campaign finance violation and that, he gets to be super uber victim, which is
my queen. I've got news for you.
It's his comfort zone.
My Lord and Savior, I've got news for you. He's already playing a victim.
Oh.
Remember what he said on Friday or Saturday? He described himself in the second person, saying
Third.
he said the former president of the United States and the front runner is going to be arrested on Tuesday.
Yeah.
He's talking about himself in the second. He's already crying.
No, he's talking about himself in the third person.
Yeah, third person. Yeah. See, my brain is becoming mush because of this.
Mine too. You think why do you think it's any easier on me? It isn't. There is so much wrongdoing with regard to that particular party, with regard to that particular past president, with regard to Pence and all the blackmailing that's going on, and the Kevin McCarthy arch back and bended knee and genuflecting to Trump over the weekend. All of this is just so mind-blowing.
Minocqua Brewing Company is excited to partner with Equality Vines to create Choice Wine. Choice Wine comes in two choices, Rosé and Sauvignon Blanc. This wine was created to support women's reproductive rights after the Supreme Court rolled back Roe v. Wade in 2022 and caused chaos all over the country. For all you viewers on the Political Voices Network, go to choice.equalityvines.com and type in the promo code PVN to get 10% off on Choice Sauvignon Blanc and Choice Rosé.